Hello there, this is Big Benedict. We're playing Devil May Cry 4 Special Edition on Dante Must Die difficulty. This is Mission 13. It is entitled Nothing. I've made that mistake several times now. The last one, I purposely made that joke, but this time my old habits have a hard time of dying, it would appear sometimes. So we're back into the jungle. And we have a Blitz encounter, and I don't believe we fought a Blitz since chapter... Maybe it was chapter 4, but do you recall that in chapter 4 I said don't use the gyroblade to take care of the Blitz, because when next you fight a Blitz, you won't have a gyroblade to use on him? Well, this is that exact situation. The only thing I'll say in addition to that sentiment is that you don't have to fight this guy in the first place, so you can just run past him. And you should be able to take care of this guy with 2 dragon uppercuts with the distorted attack attached to it. So I love fighting that enemy. Even as this character, it's fun to fight him. This is not fun though. So what I'm going to do is just frame charges in the air, because these enemies here, I think they're scarecrows. No, they're blades with the chimera seeds transfused into them. So these guys do have a tendency... Let me turn the fan down a little bit. I'm sorry. Microphones pick up everything, especially these side something microphones. I don't know. We're getting into the heart of the jungle here. So what I would definitely recommend is to do the charges in the air. This makes the game a whole hell of a lot easier. And some people have been stating that they empathize with my plight. You know, they wouldn't begrudge me if I decided to end this project, but this project is in full swing. I have taken care of all the bosses with this character. So like I said before, unless the final boss, Sanctus, proves to be something that I cannot do, we'll have to reevaluate that, but that would be a shame if I couldn't do it all the way up till there. And anyway, we've already fought Sanctus before, and he's not drastically different the second time you fight him, although he does have differences and some subtleties that you should be aware of, but you don't need to be aware of it quite yet because we're not there for several chapters. So if you aren't aware of this, if you haven't played this game before, I don't see how that would be possible unless you've just unlocked this mode and have never played DMC4. As you're going back through these chapters, you're going to be playing as Dante on the normal campaign. So it's quite similar, because with Dante you're quite frequently doing the real impacts with the distorted attacks, and you're doing the same. Hold on, somebody's texting me. Nobody, like I said before, you could be sitting, like if you're not doing anything of importance, you could be sitting anywhere, you know, for a full hour. Nobody will ever bug you. But the very second you want time to yourself, people want your time. And that's just life. And you just kind of have to smile at it sometimes. And when I have my time, I just turn off my phone. I just say, I've already devoted so much time that you're not getting any more of my time. That does cause some problems though, because if there is an emergency, then the person calling is going to have some hardships, but that's what 911 is for. And anyway, I'm a very selfless person. I mean, sometimes I could be very selfish as far as my own time, but if I see somebody struggling in real life and wanting help, I'll try to help them. And that's what these guides are for, because this channel makes a pittance. Your donation, if you ever would want to donate, would be very much appreciated. Your patronage would be, I would definitely say thank you to that. If you want to watch the videos faster than I unprivatize them, you can always donate $20 per month to do that, and it's not a subscription fee or anything like that. If you just want to have 1 month of watching all the videos that are private, donate $20 and I will send you all the playlist URLs, and you should be able to watch all the videos that you want to. And the reason I do that is because I have to be the one that parcels out everything. I can't have people just going hog wild on this channel, otherwise chaos would reign if no order was instilled. So I have to be the one that maintains order on this channel, and just make sure that, you know, everything that I'm doing, I'm parceling out everything at my own discretion. Otherwise there would be just a big catastrophe on this channel and a big circus. And I'm not saying you all are animals that are watching, not like that at all, or anything, or freaks. It's nothing like that. I didn't mean to bring the circus reference up. It's just that there has to be some order, bottom line. So when you come into this area, I think there's one extra screen where you're going to have to be having the shadow behind you. So if you're unfamiliar how to do these puzzles, just run towards the section. Oh, we're already done with this chapter practically? Wow. Just run towards the part of the screen where the shadow trails behind you. Now, this is just kind of, I don't know what, I'm having some mixed feelings about this, because we're literally doing the same thing that we've already done before, and even as Dante, there was actually a pretty fundamental difference, because you're a vastly different character, and now we're the same guy, we're the same dude before who was already fighting this boss, and nothing's new, nothing's changed. Sometimes the environments darken a little bit, but to get up here, it's actually more about timing than anything else. But it's not the biggest thing in the world to come up here, quite honestly, because you're going to have to deal with the lackey down there. And I hesitate to even call it a lackey because it doesn't do much, but it's a distraction. It's a blight on the screen, and it causes me to get distracted. And I don't know about you, but you just can't have something like that walking around and potentially hitting you and screwing with the lock-on. So it just has to be taken out of the equation. X, just, I don't know why I said X, but just immediately. So on this enemy here, I tried to use some Yamatos as much as I could to do some aerial strikes, as well as the roulette spin, which is YY, delay Y in the air, to do some good damage, and then marry those combos with the Devil Trigger infused hits. And also to use the real impact, or the rising dragon uppercut, when she's sitting on the floor. And she can be stunned very easily with the lunar phase. So get her stunned, and then that will allow you, to have enough time to do your charge and distort it for great damage. It's just significant damage. So watch as she gets stunned. I think she gets stunned here. One of these she got stunned. So when she says witness my power or feel my power or something like that, and turns that glowing yellow color, you're gonna have projectiles to deal with. And she does increase in speed, so I still have turbo mode on. As far as I know, turbo mode just increases the character speed and the enemy speed by a certain amount. I think it was 20% in DMC3. That's pretty significant when you think about it, but we've already taken her out. If you want more info, I have that same boss battle several chapters back. Take care.